Daytona. Legends are made at Daytona. It's the season opener. It's the Super Bowl. It's the ultimate test of man versus machine. Risk versus reward. How far are you willing to go to taste victory? To emerge a winner. Chaos, carnage, high banks, even higher speeds. This is Daytona, and this is the Iracing Virtual Cup Series on MaxSpeedTV.
Welcome everyone to the Iracing Virtual Track of Daytona International Super Speedway for tonight's Clash at Daytona for Season 1 of the Iracing Virtual Cup Series. No points on the line here tonight, but bragging rights will be. Welcome everyone to MaxSpeedTV. I am, of course, as always, the loud one here, Joshua Medlock. Glad to have all of you out there, all 13 of you out there here tonight. Boy, this is going to make I think, a good race here tonight. And we don't have any points or anything to go down. So, these guys right here have been practicing for about an hour. But what we want to do is get one of the admins up here. If I can find him, hang on just a second. There he is right there. See if I can go ahead and get him up here. All right, here he is, the admin here tonight, Jeremy Boucher. Jeremy, glad to have you, man, and glad to be a part of the Iracing Virtual Cup Series here, man. Season 1. Man, what do you expect here tonight, buddy?
Well, it's hard to say, man. We've got probably one of the best teams in sim racing right now. That's an exaggeration a little bit, but we got SimSport in here, and they were putting down some really hot laps yesterday in practice. So I would love to see Brian Seabury go up toe to toe with them, but their 4-man crew. It's going to be some tight racing, and it should be tight racing from front to back. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it will be exciting. Now, not a huge field here tonight, about 21, but, this is an open setup league. This is not a fixed setup, so kind of go over why you guys wanted to make it an open set and not a fixed set league, and, how it came down to that.
Well, so it really comes down to I'm not the best racer, and if I can spend the time to try and build a set and be competitive and make up for my lack of skill, I want to. So I figured a lot of people were the same way. So that's why we went open setup. We want to really test the people's building, test your knowledge of cars, and experiment. I mean, especially with the new tire model coming out. Who knows what extortions you're going to be able to get out of the car this year. I mean, just this week alone, playing with front spring rates, taking them all the way down low and trying to get that splitter to seal going down the straightaways. There's a million different ways you can tune a car and still go the same speed and get the same lap time. So it'll be fun.
Well, as one of the drivers out here and as one of the admins, you have a lot of responsibilities out there on the track, not only as a driver, but as an admin. So, as a driver perspective, before we get into qualifying here, what's your take on the clash here, getting the season underway?
So it's really just to get the cold feet out, get your nervous sweats out, make your butterflies go away. We're just trying to get everybody out here, get everybody loose, and hopefully by the time we get to the actual season next week, we will be ready to roll.
All right. Well, so now we're going to kind of step back here as an admin. What's it like having, to be an admin and, you racing, but, you also have to be an admin as well. What's the pressure like?
Well, typically there's going to be 3 of us admins running every race. Every now and then someone will miss one and it'll be down to just 2. It just so happened that this is an odd week and it's going to be just me, admin, and luckily we've got such a good group of guys. I really don't think it'll be hard. Everybody in here races with respect. We may have a wreck or two, but I mean, everybody's got respect for each other in here, and you really had to earn your way in. We didn't just hand out invites to anybody who was looking.
All right, well, that is Jeremy Boucher, a driver, but an admin as well. Jeremy, glad to pull you up here, have a little bit of a conversation up here in the booth before we get the clash underway here tonight. Now, it's only 16 laps. Y'all's not running stages here tonight. So, you know, as a driver, we've got to know, with no stages in effect here tonight, well, what's that going to take here with the strategies out there on the track?
Well, my strategy, I can't speak for everybody, but my strategy is just going to be ride in the back and keep the car as clean as I can. And once we hit about 5 to 7 to go, it's time to get up on the wheel and get her done.
All right, get her done. Well, we've heard that before plenty of times. Well, Jeremy, glad to talk to you. I'm sure throughout the season we will have more conversations, but I'm going to go ahead and get you back down to Overton Speed Shop there, because I know you were in conversation with them, man. Want to wish you good luck out there here in the clash here tonight. The duel's coming up next week, so that has got to be something, too, to look forward to.
Hey, that's going to be exciting. I've never done a dual setup. It's just going to be a blast.
All right, Jeremy. Good luck out there, and I'll get you back down to Overton.
Thank you, sir. Take care.
All right. Well, that is the one and only admin we're going to have here tonight. But nonetheless, I think not only does he have his hands full with racing, but he's going to have his hands full with adminning here too. So he is going to have just I would say a rough time, you know, but he's going to for sure have his hands full. Well, right down here in practice, we have Michael Bromley up front, Travis Dolly in that second spot on a pit road. But as always, folks, we have got to step away here, play the national anthem. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with qualifying underway.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red blast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land, another prayer. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave, and the
Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying underway here tonight. And it looks like right now we have Brian, Jonathan Hernandez gonna take that top spot. Well, Brian was in the top spot. And it looks like Jonathan Hernandez now gonna overtake him. I am not gonna attempt to pronounce his last name, is now going to move back in second as Timothy Latham goes into that top position in the number 5. Mark Kuda out here in the 77 putting in his lap. Tim Hendry going to move up into 7th here into qualifying. They get 5 minutes to qualify or 2 laps. It is closed qualifying, so only one driver on the track at one time. Justin DeReich looks like is not going to attempt to qualify here, but we will have to wait and see. He's got 32 seconds, 30 seconds left here into qualifying, so I doubt he is going to attempt it. It looks like we're going to have several drivers not qualifying here for the Clash. It's going to make for a good race. I am sure. We've got, I think, 21 drivers out here. Not a huge field, but nonetheless, these guys definitely going to be drafting here tonight. Mark Kuda going around his second lap as the time falls off. So let's now get these drivers onto the grid here tonight. And as always, with the pit pass starting grid here tonight, Timothy Latham going to grab the pole here with a 47.843. Congratulations to Timothy for getting the pole here at the Clash. Jonathan Hernandez going to start on the outside of him in second. Kendall Lebron in third. Chad in fourth. Brian in fifth. Gary Wells, hey, I know that name. He's going to start sixth here tonight. Tim Hendry in seventh. Rick Webb in eighth. Louise Angel Lopez in ninth. Lee Overton, I know that name too, in 10th. Mark Kuda in 11th. Jordan Sailors 12th. Greg Klein 13th. And first of the non-qualifiers, Oscar Jenson in 14th. Greg Edney in 15th. Dennis Enzmann in 16th. Justin DeReich in 17th. Richard Springer 18th. Robert Carroll 19th. And Michael Bromley in 20th. Travis Daly 21st. Jeremy Boucher will round out the field here tonight in 22nd. All right, well, let's get them down on the grid here. 19 people watching here for the first race here tonight, the Clash. Glad to have all of you out there. It looks like we've hit 13 likes. Looks like we're up now to 20 here tonight. Like I said, not a huge field, but nonetheless, it's still, I believe, going to make for a great race. Let's see here real quick if we can get our pole sitter. Probably not going to be able to talk to him, unfortunately. I'm going to have to get with the admins on moving people here in Discord. So we'll work on that. This is the first race. We got plenty of time. No points on the line. So we'll get it figured out. Jason Shepard in chat. Marley, good. Glad to have you out there. Pierce him. John Mullins. Glad to have you. I do got to apologize here to Brendan Kennedy. I don't know if he's out there or not, but if he is, dude, I did not mean to time you out here, buddy. So I was trying to make you a moderator. Well, my pick here tonight, oh man, I don't know. Didn't have time to really pick somebody, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick the number 30 here of Greg Edney. That's who I'm gonna pick. All right, Hitmaster out there in chat. Pace car is off. Timothy Latham in control here. Green flag is out. Buggity, buggity, buggity. We're racing here at the Clash at Daytona for the Iracing Virtual Cup Series. Already, Timothy Latham jumping up front. The 88 of Jonathan Hernandez second. Kendall Lebron third. Brian in fourth. Oh, we've got people pulling off. Oh, we got a switcheroonie going on. Timothy falling back. The 88 of Jonathan falling back already. That is going to give the lead up to Brian here. Fly Cheese Gaming, Jason Shepard, how are you guys doing? Ira in a chat. Brian coming to the stripe here. He has led his first lap. So 1 lap down. I think we're still gonna see these drivers get wild. Oh, the 16 around. Oh! Oh no, and it is a big one here. Oh, Lee Overton involved in that. Let's go back and take a look at what happened here. The first caution of the evening here tonight. Not entirely sure what happened, but we will take a look. Got the Lee. Might have got loose there. Let's see if we can get a closer look here. On a far chase view of Lee Overton. Oh, right there. Oh, yeah. You see his teammate up there. Looks like looking there, trying to follow him. Goes low and just loses it. The 77 involved. Looks like we have the 18 going to squeeze by. Several drivers going to squeeze by here onto the inside line. It looks like we do have several drivers, though, involved in this. It looks like Oscar Jenson going to be involved, as well as Mark Kuda. I seen another driver up there. Not sure who that was. Michael Bromley? Not sure. All right. First caution of the evening. Looks like Brian is going to stay out here, as well as Tim Hendry, Rick Webb, Louise Angel Lopez, Greg Klein, Justin D. Reich, and Jordan Sailors. Well, 29 here tonight, folks. 29. You guys are killing it already out there in the chat. Glad to have you all out there. 17 likes already, man. Awesome job. Awesome job. All right, well, not going to interview anybody here early on. All right, Brendan Kennedy. There you go, buddy. Hey, I hit the wrong button, man. I was making you moderator. Do you see that? You are a moderator here from MaxSpeedTV. I hit the timeout button by accident. I do apologize. We'll go ahead and take care of that here live. Sorry, buddy. But you are a moderator, man. You show up each week, man, in chat. That's what we like here. We like the guys and gals that are consistent. So, got to make you a moderator. All right, Brian up front. All right, pace car is off. Getting double file here with a 7 to the outside. Acer 1121, how you doing out there in chat? O'Brien, going to get him going here in the 33 with Tim to the outside in the 7. 14 of Rick Webb in third. Luis Angel Lopez in the 10 on the outside in fourth. And the 18 of Greg Klein. Going to round out that top 5. All right, O'Brien, as we make our way out of turns 3 and 4. Here we go, folks. Pace car will make that elusive dive to pit road. And Brian in the 33, gonna lead them to the green flag. Here we go, coming to lap 6. All righty, guys. It's Daytona. Oh, I am blunt. I'm a blunt broadcaster. And everybody out there, I know Jake and Brendan knows. Marley, you've been here a time or two. Pierce Sim, you guys know I'm blunt. You can't win it on the first lap here at Daytona. All right, looks like we've got Justin D. Reich blinking a little bit there. We check on Jeremy back here in the 4. He's got the 88 of Jonathan Hernandez to his inside. They go single file up front, all the way back to, I would say, about 14th. About Jeremy as he dives it behind the 9 of Chad here. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce his last name, so don't even think I'm gonna do that. Well, the 88 going high. Jonathan Hernandez, 9, gonna get around him. Chad, he is coming upon the 69 of Robert Carroll here. And it's getting a little wild. Oh, the 14 and the 55. Oh. Uh-oh. We're still getting a little squirrely. Oh, Jordan Sailors in the 55. He just pulls it back off the track, gets it back up on there. Gonna lose some draft here as the 30 of Greg Edney, I think that's how you pronounce it. Gets down there below the 69 of Robert Carroll. Look at that 14, man. Making moves on the outside. Richard Springer. It's got the 21 in the driver bar, but still 14 on the car. Right behind him, Gary Wales. And the STP 43, all right. Well, we are in lap 9, and we missed it. So, coming to lap 10, we are going to go quiet here in a memory of the helicopter crash. Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, no, Gary involved. All right, well, let's go back and take a look. And then we will go quiet here on MaxSpeedTV in honor of the helicopter crash that killed 9 victims this past Sunday. And I was going to do it on lap 9 and just into the race. This is what happens when you're a broadcaster. You totally forget. All right, right in through here. And I don't know where this is going to happen at. All right, well, Gary involved. Oh, right there. That is where it is. It looks like the 43 comes down into the 7 into the 14. The 69 involved. The 43 is topside onto the 69. Oh, man. All right. Well, it looks like the 55 also involved in that. So we go back up live up here. We are going to step back and in memory of those 9 victims. All right. Well, we are back here. Taking a lap there to honor the driver, the helicopter crash that killed Kobe, Gianna, his daughter, and the 7 other victims in that helicopter crash. Now, if I remember, we will do it on lap 43 in honor of John and Andretti as well. So I've got admins in chat. Hey, you guys need to remind me. All right. Well, Brian is up front. Let's see here. How about we pull up Rick Webb, Josh from Medlock in the broadcast booth, buddy, get a copy.
Hey, yeah, dude, what's going on?
Now, 2 early cautions here tonight, man. What's going on down there?
I don't know, really. It looks like, from what I can tell from the rearview mirror, it looks like cars are just kind of not quite giving each other room or getting loose on the top side.
Well, what is it going to take? 60 laps here tonight. Yeah, it's not a long race, but, it's still nevertheless, it's Daytona. You guys are in a pack. So what's it going to take?
Patience. Everyone's got to be patient. You can't try it. You got to at least get up to about halfway point before you even want to start working your way up to the top. I'm just up here with my other teammate, Louise, right now. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do on this restart.
All right, buddy. Well, let's get back to it, man. Good luck.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Well, that was Rick Webb. Oh, as we get back up front here, Brian still out front. We got 24 watching here tonight. We've hit 17 likes here. Can we hit 20? Can we hit that 20 like mark here this evening? All right, these drivers side by side. On the backstretch here. Coming to lap 14 this time by. All right, the pace car gonna dive to the safety of pit road here. Brian on rails. Pace car is off, and the green flag is back out here tonight. All right, the 33. Picking up speed, running in front of the 18. He dives it down low in front of the 14 of Rick Webb. 42, Michael Bromley in third. Louise Angel Lopez in that 10 car. Started ninth, running fifth. They are coming up on a lap car here. The 55 of Jordan Sailors. Oh, who is blinking. Oh, man. Hopefully he can get that figured out. All right, 19 likes here tonight. Battle back here. Jeremy Boucher in the 4 to the outside of the 20 of Travis Daly, or Dolly. Not exactly sure. I think it's Daly. Then again, it might be Dolly. I don't know. Looks like Travis gonna go high in front of right behind the 18 to Greg Klein here. as this front pack goes single file. Can that 20 get behind him? Oh, buddy. The 16 of Dennis on the outside. Out there by himself. He has no help. Who's going to help that 16? All right, well, that 16 dived it low. Now he's going high again. Oh, that 42 there of Michael Bromley getting squirrely. We'll watch Michael Bromley here for a minute as the front field goes still single file. Brian, though, tonight, he's led all the laps here this evening. All right, still watching Michael. 28, the 18 down low with the 16 up high. The 20 right behind them here. Back here, Jonathan Hernandez. In the 88, coming up on the 9 of Chad. You got that right, Marley. Glad to have you in Chad here tonight, buddy. Oh, Timothy Latham, our pole sitter, back here in 10th, leading the 9 of Chad and Jonathan. Jeremy Boucher back here all by his lonesome. Not in the draft, but the battle brewing up toward the front. Look at the run Michael Bromley's getting with the 3 cars out there. We've got Michael, we've got Dennis, and we've got the 20 of Travis out there on that high side. This is that front pack here. Coming to lap 20 here. This coming up time by. All right, these drivers coming around with a 16 there. Oh, 16 dropping back here, it looks like. All right, looks like might have heated up a little bit, trying to get air into that radiator. These drivers, you know, that is a very big possibility, folks. Blowing the engine, drafting behind somebody. So they got to be careful when they start heating up. You know, they just have to, you know, be careful, get air, back off, fall back behind somebody, or get air. You know, something has to happen. All right, fuel laps here tonight, 33,240 as I pull those up for everybody. They are now coming around the 1 there of Justin to right. Everybody taking a look, 60 laps, 150 miles, tire 30 to 40, 33 to 40 for fuel. Pit road speed 60 miles per hour here this evening. Oh, the 30, throw the 14. Oh, Rick Webb, no! Looks like something happened up front. Rick just got left out there. Could not recover. The 33 of Brian has no help. The 28 coming to help him, Kendall. But that lap is going to go to Michael Bromley. It is not going to be a sweep for Brian here tonight. Where is Louise gonna go? The high side. It looks like he is gonna get past there by the 18 of Greg Klein, with the 30 of Greg Edney behind him. The battle of the Gregs here. Ryan back up front. What? Oh man, Michael Bromley. Oh. Did not lead that lap. Ryan edged him out. Oh, the 20 of Travis Dolly getting squirrely here in the mid-pack right here up in this front field. Ryan. Oh, the 30 pulling off here. Greg Edney. Looks like he's going to fall back here a little bit. Louise to the inside. 5 of Timothy Latham behind him. The 9 of Chad, Jonathan Hernandez. Right here, these 3 drivers right all in the field here. Ryan gonna lead another lap here tonight. 23rd lap led. Got company though still on the outside with the 42 of Michael Bromley. Down here at about 14 or so laps. Now with it being an open setup, depending on how they have their cars set up, you could either lose tires more quickly, or you can save them as the 18 gets below the yellow line there. Greg Klein does save it. Good save there by the 18. What does he have on his car? Out of curiosity here. Fat Guys. I think that's a bar. Fat Guy, oh, it's a burger bar. All right, Fat Guy's Burger Bar there. I was wondering what he had on that. All right. Still racing it up here up front. All right, about 4 more laps. We will be at that halfway mark here tonight. Oh, Jordan Sailors, no. Oh, we hate it for you, Jordan. I see you now. Oh, we're wrecking here. No, it is a big one, Michael Bromley. No! Oh, man, that was a big hit by the 42. Oh, let's go back here on the MaxSpeedTV replay and see what happened to the 42 of Bromley here. Man. Dang near 3 wide. All right, well, as we enter turn 1, oh, no. Oh, the 42 getting loose here as we see it here. Right into the 28, down low, the 42. Oh, the 18 involved. Oh, man, oh, right there, the 16. Gonna T-bone the 42, but the 42 hard lick into the outside of wall. The 28 gonna come back up on track. It'll look like maybe spin it there, but 28 gonna have some damage. The 42 gonna have some damage as well. Man, what a hard lick for Michael Bromley as well into that outside wall. Oh man, that's gonna upset Michael. That had to hurt. All right, coming to the halfway mark here tonight. We're going to step away here, play a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back side by side with MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks, we're back. We've been here. I just had to take a quick break here, but man, it's Daytona. You know, it's a hard race here tonight. It looks like Brian's still up front. Okay, they did not get that wave around there. So let's see here if we can get Brian up here real quick. Well, I can't, unfortunately. Can't get him up here. All right. Well, we'll have to get with the admins on that as well. All right. Well, let's see here if we can get Greg Klein up here. Greg Klein, Joshua Madlock in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, Joshua?
Well, Greg, you're running up here in fifth, and you've been around a lot of traffic here tonight. How's the race going for you, and what's it going to take here, bud?
Oh, well, I'm kind of worried about the damage I got on my hood. I don't know what kind of speed I've got left, but it's been really exciting in here tonight. It seems like every time I get around somebody, they want to spin in front of me, and I'm trying to avoid. But we'll do what we can, keep it going to the front, see if we can't get a little closer, and have a little fun.
Well, the halfway mark we have reached. You got any teammates out there that's, willing to help, or are you just going to have to pick and choose?
I'm just kind of pick and choose tonight. My teammate wasn't able to make it, so I'll just see what kind of friends I have out here and see what we can do to keep going.
All righty, buddy. Hey, good luck out there. It ain't over, man.
Yeah, it ain't over. Appreciate it, man.
Bud. All right, Greg Klein currently running fourth. Man. Well, Jordan, if you want to hop back in Discord here, buddy, send me a message and go into the general lobby of the Iracing Virtual Cup Series, and you want to call the race with me and, just have fun. We'll call the race together. That would be great. All right. Fly Cheese Gaming. Okay. Well, I do appreciate it, Fly Cheese Gaming out there. I have no idea who it is, but do appreciate you letting me know. But I can't get him right now because we are side by side, ready to go back green flag racing. Coming to lap 32 here. But I do appreciate it. Okay, I think that might be Justin. All right, pace car. Gonna dive off here to the safety of pit road. Brian still up front here tonight. Green flag back out over the halfway mark. Well, folks, you only got 60 laps. Let's do it now. Crank it up here on MaxSpeedTV. A little bit of a crank it up cam there for everybody. Oh, my old buddy Chemo out there in chat. Long-standing joke between me and Chemo. Just to give you guys a little bit of an intake. Before we get into that, though, Chad. Oh, man, Chad out there in that 9. He is going for the lead. Brian, though, man, he's on rails on that low. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, no, the 4 of Jeremy. Oh, no. All right, before we get into the crayon ordeal here, we'll take a look at this caution here. And we'll see what happened to Jeremy. But glad to have you back, Chemo. So what happened to the 4? That's what I want to know. We got the 30 to the inside. That 4 is coming up on the 20. Oh no, the 4 just looks like losing it into the turn. Oh no. Oh man, hard lick from the 4 down into the 1. Oh man, the 4, the 1 gonna have some damage. Man, a tough break for Jeremy Boucher. He is on pit road, heavy damage. Man, well, the long-standing joke between me and Chemo here, for everybody out there still tuning in here tonight, we bet on we eat crayons, so we're trying to figure out what crayon we're gonna eat. I'm picking the blue one here tonight. That's the crayon I'm gonna eat. So I don't know what crayon you got here, Chemo, but you can't steal my blue one. That is the long-standing joke between me and a Chemo. So, all right, well, let's see here if we can get Brian up here real quick. All right, Brian, buddy. Joshua Medlock in the broadcast booth, man, got a copy.
How's it going?
Well, I'm loud. That's just me. So, well, hey, you've been out front most of the race here tonight, buddy. So, man, how's your racing going? How's that clean air? How's the draft? We want to know it from you.
I think the best place to be tonight is in front. I'm just hoping this doesn't come down to a fuel mileage race. I feel pretty sporty tonight, so we'll see. I'm clutching it right now, trying to conserve as much as I can.
Well, what's the rough estimate? Now, don't give your strategy, but what's the rough estimate on the fuel? Because we know tires is not a problem.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't do my homework before I started this race, so I'm just trying to watch the fuel gauge as I go along. Once I get done with this race tonight, though, I'll definitely go back, look at the telemetry, and be better prepared for next week. Kind of brought an old set into this race tonight, tweaked it a little bit. We're going to see how it ran and make my decision for next week. Have some fun tonight, try to get up, lead a bunch of laps.
All right, well, yeah, I got the duels coming up, and then, of course, Daytona itself. So, Brian, good luck out there, buddy, man. It ain't over.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks.
Bud. All right, well, that is our leader here, Brian, for Norse Forest, and he's still up front. They are not going to go green this time by, which is weird. So let's see here if we can get somebody else. How about we go with trying to think here. Give me a minute. I want to go with the 9. Where is he at? Oh, he's down there in sim spot. All right, let's move him up here. Chad, got a copy, bud? Joshua Medlock in the booth.
I got you. How you doing?
Hey, buddy, I'm doing fine, man. Well, you're running up here in second, started 4th. How's racing going for you, bud?
It's been a little bit of a crazy race, kind of a lot of action so far with a few incidents, but kept the car mostly clean so far, so should be good end of the race.
Well, you got some teammates up here, after the halfway mark?
Yeah, we're sitting pretty good. We're all good on fuel, so we should be green lighted to go hard to the end.
All right, well, Sim Sport out there, hey, it looks like you got a pretty good team, man. So, you don't give up.
Yeah, we never give up. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good luck. All right. Well, let's see here. I don't know if we're going to have time. It looks like they will probably get that one to go this time by. All right, yep, one to go. Not going to get anybody else up here. All right. Well, we got 19 likes, 1 dislike, as usual. I do appreciate the view, though. But if you're out there tuning in here tonight, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that little bell, turn on notifications for when MaxSpeedTV goes live here. Let's see if we can hit that 20 mark here tonight. All right, 19 watching. We did hit the 31 at peak here. Not sure what happened, but glad everybody is still tuning in here to MaxSpeedTV. Yeah, it's that one guy. It's a troll. We know Pierce, but hey, he gave us the view. I'm not gonna hate it, but you know, hey, whatever. It's whatever, you know. All right, pace car dives off. Brian in control. Here we go. Green flag back out here. Coming to lap 40 here, folks. Lap number 40. Next time by 20 to go. The 4 car. Yeah, the 4. Yeah, we can give him a hard time, I guess. All right. Well, out there in chat, we know we have the owner out there tuning in and watching as well. Fly Cheese Gaming. Glad to have him out there. Acer, glad to have you. Johnny Sykes out there. Chemo, Pierceum. Everybody's still tuning in here. It looks like we have a 6-car pack up here. The top 6 got a distinctive pack back here, led by Louise, Angel Lopez in the number 10, followed by the 77 Mark Kuda, Kendall, Lebron, Travis Daly, Dolly, I'll call him Daly, Richard Springer, Oscar Jenson. Haven't mentioned much of that 47 here tonight, but hey, Oscar currently running in 12th, up a couple of spots. He's got the 30 of Greg Edney behind him. And they're coming upon that number 20 there of Travis. All right, back up front, Jonathan Hernandez in the 88 on the outside of the 9 of Chad, who has already led 2 laps here tonight. Oh boy, on the backstretch. And we are 3 wide there for a second. Good Lord. Oh, buddy, almost 3 wide back here with the 77 of Mark Kuda, the 30 of Greg Edney, and the 47 of Oscar. Oh, man. Oh, the number 9 of Chad gonna lead that lap, this time by edging out the 33 of Brian all by his lonesome on that outside. 18 to go here tonight. All right, I was reminded here late, but reminded. Oh, we got a caution here. Oh no, Greg Klein gonna be involved. All right. Well, we will take a look at this caution. And then when they go green flag, we will remind everybody for a silence for John Andretti here, but let's take a look here real quick. Sorry, folks, I'm only one person here, so doing all I can. All right, well, the 18, oh, right there, just getting loose, it looks like. Coming down, got loose. Oh, the 5. Oh, shot that 18 up, and then, oh, may we see the 88 hard into the wall. Looks like the 28 gonna get involved in this as well. Kendall, Lebron, nowhere to go. The 10 gonna get a piece of it. Looks like the 14 gonna get a nick. All right. Now, we don't want to forget here, but they are back up front. So, let's go ahead and take a moment of silence in memory of John Andretti. Alrighty, folks, we are back live here. I don't know what is going on, but definitely some frame rate issues here. Looks like we're okay now, but I do want to give my condolences here to all families involved in the helicopter crash this past Sunday. The Bryant family and, of course, everybody else that was involved in that, and to the Andretti family for the loss of John Andretti. And John Andretti from 1963 to 2020 here, and of course Kobe Bryant, Gianna, John, Carrie, I can't pronounce the last name, their daughter Alyssa, Christina, Era the pilot, and Peyton and Sarah Chester there. And that was lost in the accident on a Sunday. So, for MaxSpeedTV and everybody else, our condolences to everybody out there. All right, well, these drivers getting ready here tonight. 14 laps remaining here. Man, it's gonna get wild. $21 likes here tonight. Awesome job, guys. Got to give kudos out there to all of our viewers. It could be OBS. It could be OBS. It could be YouTube. I did check my internet there. When I stopped it, it looked like it was okay. So, it's not my internet. We're good. All right. Chad up front. Rick Webb in second. Different leaders up here. Brian, though, is going to be in that third spot with the 20 of Travis to his outside. All right, pace car diving off to the safety of pit road. Chad gonna be in control. Green flag is back out. Coming here tonight, 3 wide already. Back here with the 5 of Timothy Latham, not wasting any time. Oh no, Timothy dropping it low here. Oh, 3 wide. Oh, he is losing. He's gonna save it. And that has just cost Timothy there. 13 to go. Everybody going side by side here tonight. Whoa, Chad up here with a 33 of Brian on the outside by himself. What is going to happen here in the final 13 laps? Yeah, I'll blame it on everybody else, Kimbo. I'll do that. How about, yeah, that's fine. Brian gonna lead that lap, edging out Chad. Wow. Rick Webb into 14, pushing the 33. 33 dives it low here. Brian back out front. All right, Chad in second, Rick Webb third, Travis in fourth, Mark Huda in fifth. Looks like the 14 of Rick Webb gonna go to the outside, but the 20 of Travis to the inside. Can't forget about these drivers back here, though. Oscar Jenson, the number 5 of Timothy Latham. You know, if something happens up front here, folks, well, these guys, you know, they can just drive around, you know, and they will be good to go. But we do have to talk about something here tonight. I was just informed earlier. Under 5 to go. The double yellow line you see out there on the track is not in play. So, if they can make a pass below that double yellow line, they will do it. It's not in play with under 5 to go. However, they have 3 green, white, checkered attempts here tonight. So we're going to have to watch that as well. Well, these 4 drivers going single file. Oscar Jenkins, Timothy Latham, back here with them in the 77. He is within the draft of the 5. He will catch that 5 if he can stay in the draft with him. Well, single file, 9 to go. Under 10 here, folks, for the Iracing Virtual Cup Series, the Clash here at Daytona. All right. I'm not sure what's going on with my OBS. It could be OBS. It could be just about anything. We're gonna finish it here tonight. 7 to go, and we have a battle. Travis on the outside. Man, I don't know what is going on. Brian, the 20 of Travis, side by side here. Six laps remaining, coming to 5. This time by, after 5, the double yellow not in play here. I don't know what is gonna happen here, folks. I do not know. All right, coming to 5 to go. Brian back up front. He will lead the most laps here tonight, no doubt about it. Right now he has the 8, or the 9, excuse me, of Chad behind him. The 20, Travis, Rick Webb in the 47. The 14, or the 14 of Rick Webb now behind Oscar Jenson. I think it's about to get a little bit crazy here as they go side by side. 4 to go here tonight. Oh boy. Oh man. Six drivers out of the race here. We only have 7 drivers on the lead lap. The closest one, Oscar Jenson up here in the 47. Currently running in 4th, Chad as well. Timothy Latham has some damage there in the 5, no help. The last driver on the lead lap, Mark Kuda, in that 77. 3 to go here this evening, folks. 3 laps remain. And Brian on rails here. Got help behind him with the 20. They're getting squirrely back here. Gonna watch the 14 and the 9. The 9 now gonna drop it behind the 14 of Rick Webb. Man. 2 laps to go. This time by will be 1 lap remaining as they come around the 14. Alrighty, folks. Coming across the stripe. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Everybody trying to get around Brian. Been on rails at 48 laps. The 20 of Travis to the outside. The 47 of Oscar pushing him. Not enough drivers out here up front. Brian up front. Got the 14 of Rick. What's Rick gonna do? Travis pulling out. To the line. Here we go. Brian gonna win it here tonight. The Clash at Daytona. Wow. All right. Well, we will, of course, get the top three up here. It looks like Chad gonna finish in third. Rick Webb in second. Brian in that first position. All right, well, give me just a few minutes, folks. I'll get the top three down here for an interview. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on MaxSpeedTV for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show coming up right after this. Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. I have caught up with our top three. We're going to start here with third. Chad, man, I can't pronounce your last name, so you're going to have to enlighten me on that first and foremost.
Yeah, my name's Chad Enzmann.
Enzmann, okay. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it. Man, Daytona, the Clash, not a big field, but it was an okay field here tonight, Chad. You managed to finish third here, man. How do you feel about Daytona? How do you feel about going into the, Wednesday's, man, my mind went blank there.
Heading to the duels on Tuesday or
that's
Wednesday.
it. Yeah, the duels. How do you feel about going into the duels and, of course, opening up the season here at Daytona?
I'm feeling pretty good. I think me, Timothy, and Jonathan showed a lot of speed tonight for our SimSport team, and on Wednesday we'll have Dakota there, so I think we know our car handles well. It'll just be a matter of keeping it clean like we did for most of the race tonight. But in the end, losing my two teammates hurt a little bit.
Well, it is open sets, so it's a little bit different than most, that you see on iRacing. So how does that portray into iRacing to where you could either be open or fixed sets?
I think the fixed set is definitely more stable, but in order to get good runs like me, Brian, and Rick were getting towards the end of the race, you really have to have it kind of trimmed out and a lot more loose handling. I think we saw a lot of that kind of leading to wrecks tonight, but definitely plays into a lot of testing and trimming your car out to race well.
All right, Chad. Well, hey, man, congratulations, third here tonight, buddy. No points on the line, but hey, bragging rights, of course. Hey, thought shout outs you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Yep, I'll give a shout out to Jonathan, Timothy, and Dakota, my three teammates, and then to Eric Wineland at SimSport for helping us build the setup. And then a congratulations to Brian on the win.
All right, well, let's get to it, man. Go celebrate. Get ready for the duels, man.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, well, I'm just going to drag them down to the general here. They can find their way to their respective rooms here. But second place here tonight, Rick Webb. Hey, buddy, we talked to you earlier throughout the race, man. And, hey, yeah, 5 cautions here tonight. It is Daytona. But, hey, talk about your race and what you had to do in that number 14, buddy, to bring it into second.
It just was mostly about being patient throughout the race. I mean, as you probably saw earlier, I got into 33 a little bit too hard and got loose on the backstretch. Thankfully, it was on the backstretch. I had a place to kind of dive down and save it a little bit. After that, it was just try to work my way back up to the field. After I think that our last pit stop, I ended up back up in third place, which was kind of a surprise. I'm not sure what happened there. Just being up front helped to avoid a lot of those wrecks. The goal was just mostly survive the race and see what our cars have for Daytona.
Well, you got the duels coming up next week, buddy, and then, of course, Daytona itself. That's when everything starts to, I would say, really matter here. The points start, all that stuff, really comes to pile. So what's your mindset going into the duels and then to the race?
Yeah, just mostly try to get a good finish and keep it clean for the most part. I would say probably getting a good starting spot here it's all right, but I mean, so there are times that starting in the back helps you out a little bit more. But as you can see, at least this race and with Daytona and a bunch of different races here, it doesn't always end out well starting in the back. Sometimes you get caught up in something stupid there, a car either cut a tire and you get taken out in a big one, or by a car just wrecking off the top of the track. So
Well,
go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, the goal, just for the most part, just get a decent spot, try to hopefully get our teammates all together with Louise and Tim, so we can run together.
All right, bud. Well, hey, congratulations, second here tonight for the Clash, man. You got some momentum going in to the duels in Daytona. Thought shout out you want to give before you go celebrate, bud.
Yeah, I want to thank Louis and Tim for bringing me onto the team. I was actually on my own before the race, earlier today, and they brought me in on the team, and they're actually really great teammates. Also want to thank Jeremy and Justin for starting up the league for us.
All right, buddy. Well, we won't see you at the duels, but we will see you at Daytona
Yep.
for the
See you there.
race, man, where the points start. Go celebrate, bud.
Alrighty, have a good day.
All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, Brian. And same question goes for you here. How do you pronounce your last name?
It's Seabury, Long I.
Seabury. I was going to say Seabury, but okay. Well, Brian, hey, you're going to come away with the victory here in the Clash. Now, of course, no points on the line, but bragging rights. Now, with that said, talk about tonight's race.
I tell you, I wasn't really pumped up until you jumped in and caught me mid-race. You got me going there. So, tonight I was just we're glad to have you on board, man. You're gonna make this really fun for us. But goal for tonight was to race against those guys, Chad and Tim and Jonathan and I know they're a solid pack. They always build good cars every week. We raced against them a lot in the Winter League, and so I I hated to see them pick up damage. I wanted to see what this car has, and when they did hook up with damage, the three of them, they were able to get the 9 to the lead, and then late race when they were out, I was able to get past them. The 9 had a little spoiler damage, so I was hoping the drag would catch up with them, and I think it kind of did. I got a little nudge and got back out front, but I've got some teammates that are going to jump into this league with me, and they weren't here tonight. But I think the car's good, sporty, but at Daytona it's always a gamble. I think if you can get up front and lead as many laps as you can, you stay away from the wrecks.
Well, it is an open setup league here, so you build your setup, you get it to your liking. Each driver is different, but Daytona, it's all about that downforce. It's all about getting the most air that you can. But yeah, you got the duels coming up, and then Daytona, so you've got a mindset going into Daytona, but. Talk about the other tracks, because with an open set, each track is different.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And to be honest with you, I don't put as much practice into Daytona as I do the other places. We go to Vegas after this, and I'll spend quite a bit of time there. And with this new tire model that iRacing's given us, they allow you to really drive. It kind of brings the driving back into the driver's hands a little bit. And the cars tend to trend tight throughout the run. So if you can set your car up, drivable loose to start and let that thing trend tight. All these other tracks we go to, it's kind of a modified draft package. So it's the first car to give up long run that tends to lose spots, and it's the guys who can keep that car rotating throughout the run that are gonna be in the front. So that's where a lot of testing comes in, and teammates always help.
Well, your thought on the duels, and then your thought on opening up the season where it matters with the points at Daytona.
It's all a gamble, man. I've won a few times here at these restrictor plate tracks, and I think every time I come to these tracks, I got a car to win. But I tell you, I finish more times out of the top five than you do, in the top five. So, as Rick was saying, he didn't get into me much, but it was just enough in that back stretch where the car got a little squirrely, and then I don't quite know what happened there going into turn one with the yellow car. I don't know what number were there on the outside, and I don't know if they just got on my left rear quarter panel, but there's a lot of side drafting here, and so I try to just hold my line on that bottom as best I could, and whatever happens to my outside is going to happen, but it's all a gamble here. It's a crapshoot. I don't spend a whole lot of time working on these sets to polish them up.
Well, victory lane is victory lane, right?
Yeah, I'll take it any day.
All right, buddy. Well, that North Force Racing 33 in victory lane here tonight, buddy. Hey, thought shout outs you want to give before you go celebrate? Get ready and get ready for the duels.
Yeah, definitely a few sponsor shout outs. Crockett Creek Beef Jerky and Butt Kicker. I picked up a butt kicker this year, and it brings a whole new experience. And I'd like to say a shout out to my guys back in West Michigan who were tuning in tonight for this broadcast. It's one of the advantages of bringing you on board is that people far away can enjoy the fun.
All right, I got a question though. Live on MaxSpeedTV, are you by chance a Lions fan?
Nope. That's a waste of time. See, I can't get all my testing done if I watch that darn Lions.
Well, I see an image there on your car, and we're going to do it live here on MaxSpeedTV. So you're live. I see an image here. You got a D there by the 33 on your car. You're a fan of somebody.
Yeah, that is. That's the English D. Yeah, that's the English D for the Detroit Tigers, and I've always liked the looks on that.
Fan.
Yeah. I've always liked the looks of that D, and it just kind of brings a little hometown flavor to my ride.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, you got the win here tonight, bud. Good show. You did what you had to do to bring it home, man. Get ready for the clash, because I don't know if it's Tuesday or Wednesday, but it's gonna be one of those days, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun week of racing, that's for sure.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next week, man. Bud. All right. Well, let's get down here to the unofficial results, pending any admin stuff they have to do here. But Brian Seabury, man, what a run by Brian. He is going to bring it home into victory lane here tonight. Rick Webb, we talked to him earlier. He is going to be second here. Chad in a third. Travis fourth. Oscar Jenson fifth. Timothy Latham sixth. Mark Kuda seventh. Justin Durwright ninth or eighth. Richard Springer ninth. And Greg Edney in 10th. Jonathan Hernandez 11th. Greg Klein 12th. Louise Angel Lopez 13th. Kendall Lebron 14th. Jeremy Boucher 15th. Dennis Enzmann 16th. Michael Bromley 17th. Man, what a tough break for Michael Bromley here tonight. Man, running so good. Gonna finish 17th. Tim Henry 18th. Jordan Sailors 19th. Gary Wells 20th. Robert Carroll 21st. Lee Overton 22nd. That is going to round out the field here tonight. But congratulations goes to our winner here this evening here, Brian Seabury. Here tonight, man, just did what he had to do to bring it home into victory lane. Well, that is going to do it here for the clash for the Iracing Virtual Cup Series here at Daytona. Thank you guys so much out there in the chat here. It looks like we peaked here tonight in a chat here for the first race at 31 people tuning in, man. Awesome job by everybody out there. And we hit 25 likes here tonight. Man, awesome job, guys. But that is going to do it here for MaxSpeedTV with Joshua Medlock on the mic. Until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.